Hello, and welcome to Pushing 40 on Blitz. I am the Desert Fax because I am just a poor copy at best. Today we're going to go ahead and look at the Object 590, released today, and it is a Tier 8 Russian medium. Of course, I love my Russian tanks, so I have to have it. It comes in third for DPM, right after the ST62 and the T44100. It's right next to the Lishi, the Object 274A. Penetration is 182. It's in the higher end. It's only 3 points lower than the ST62 and the 274. Alpha's 280, so seems about on par with Russian mediums. It's where it suffers is the aim time. The aim time is slow, and the dispersion is not good. It's not horrible, but it's not good. Where this really has its claim to fame is the fact that it features 8 degrees of gun depression, which is amazing for a Russian tank. If you pilot them a lot, you know that a lot of times you're dealing with a very shallow amount of gun depression. Tops out at a speed of 52, power to weight's a little over 20. Traverse is pretty standard. Other than that, its armor, the turret armor is actually pretty good. Frontally is 200. It's only beaten out in the Russians by the STG at 210. Comes up in the middle with hull armor. All in all, not bad. When you're playing hull down, you actually do get some ricochets. Now, what I've found is that I do better in the ST62A and the 274A Lishi, ST62, not the 62A. And I do think the best in the Lishi. I believe it's got 7 degrees of gun depression, which again is impressive for a Russian tank. I attribute this really to, I think, the aim time. The dispersion is a little bit better, and the aim time is better, and I think that's what makes the difference in it for me. Is it's got the others have enough mobility, and it's not that this doesn't. I'm just getting, after 18 games at a 55% win rate, 55.5%, but my average damage is lower, and I just keep getting these troll shots. So if you're of similar skill level, then yeah, you may have the same experience, and I don't know. It's interesting. I can do a lot with the Centurion series. I've really, when I first got them, I was horrible with them, and then it kind of clicked. Or actually, I think it's just a general skill boost where I got better and I really understood much more about how to play them. But in this one, I keep getting troll shots, little things that I think you should slip in, and then it just veers off a little bit. So it might be gun handling. Maybe I should switch to the refined gun, but I'm just thinking that loss from the V-stabs is going to be really bad. So we're going to go ahead and watch this replay of Lagoon. I had a good game here, and it's, I won slightly more than I lost in this tank. So it's not bad. But like I said, it just low damage games. Games where we win, and I'm like, man, I shot a lot. I got some ricochets, I got some misses, I got some pens. All I can say is when you're piloting this tank, you want to secure your shots. Maybe take that extra half second to make sure it's going to go right there. And I'm usually not bad at letting things aim fully in. So it could just be, that shot placement, the angle, little things like that. You want each one to count in this, because I've found by letting off just a little bit, whereas with other tanks, it's just, we'll snap this, we'll get that, we'll do this. It just didn't seem to happen with this that much. It seemed to really punish me. Now, again, having those 8 degrees of gun depression is great. Get around into the CDA. Go ahead and push him. Like, oh, you know what? Ground into the Scorpion and back off. That Scorpion needs to go also. Good. Scorpion is gone. The Favorolise. I can't back up as quickly as I'd like. Ugh. One and one. Still any man's game. R2 to their one. This is good. So I see an opportunity here to say, you know what? I don't know where all the enemies are, but I'm pretty sure that this will be a good play because he's already getting pressed. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and make sure we get some damage in, get him down quickly so we can move on to other opponents. Of course. It never seems to fail. It's okay. Like Piranha or Wolves, we need to go swoop in on our next target. So let's not bump our ally. It's down. That's fine. Pidgeotto stopped. Gave it an excellent opportunity. Come on. See, like right there. I should have taken just a second longer, but a second longer with the way this Samoa's going. You know what? My mistake. Here we go. That looks better. Sorry, guys. I'm still getting used to that. But yeah, the way that AMX was backing up, it was like, he would have blocked my shot anyway. It's feeling like such a slow climb. Pidgeotto's a fairly fast medium anyway, this is true. I do love it. He's definitely taking a toll on us as he moves around. I mean, I've got what it takes to get him, but man, I just can't quite get in there. And look at him go. Let me not mess up this shot. There it is. So, nothing spectacular. Decent game. I could really use a little bit of something. Whether it was the aim time or the power to weight ratio. Either of those would make a big, would make the difference for me to make this tank stand out more. That 8 degrees of gun depression alone is not enough. And I know we didn't really get the hull down action in this game, but you'll find those opportunities. If you get your hands on this tank, like any of the others, you have opportunities for hull down. 2400 damage, second class mastery. Can't complain about that. But something I'd like to start doing in these reviews. So if you are in the 40% range, unless there's something about this tank that really screams about your playstyle, it's going to be pretty much like some of the others. And for me, the Lishi works better. The ST62 and the 274A actually work better. Not saying that you'll have the same experience, but if you have a similar experience to myself and play style. Not a bad tank. It's definitely doable. Like I said, we're getting the wins just on a lot of these. I'm getting games with 800 to 1200 damage out. I'm like, God, this is just... I normally do a bit better than this, I should be a 12 to 1400 range, have some good games with 2000 and up, I'm not a Unicum, but it seems to be a low damage performing tank for me right now. And I'll experiment some more. We'll figure some things out. Sorry to leave you on that victory screen. I think it's a great looking tank. I really enjoy it. And I have fun playing it. It's a Russian tank. We got to do our things. But definitely first coming out in crates, unless you absolutely must have it, I'd wait off. It'll be around. It'll be before too long. It might pop up in auctions at the end of the year for Christmas or the Blitz Fair. But it'll definitely be around. So I hope that's of some value to you. Maybe give you a little bit of insight on the tank. And until next time, I'm wishing you good games, good sportsmanship, and good luck. This is the Desert Facts, signing out. Please like and subscribe to help support my channel. Thank you.